Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to the next episode of Making Cthulhu Stops the Drug Trade. So last time, it didn't go that well, but we did manage to make the turn system work and have the cards do something, kinda. But this episode, we have something different to do. We're not continuing the battle system, that'll be done another time. Today, we are going to make so that we can interact with items, and depending on who's in your party, the UI changes. So, without further ado, let's go in Unity and code it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and okay, so here we are in Unity. So I actually have stuff to interact with. They're here. So there's several types of interaction we can do. One is that you interact and something happens. Another is you interact and the dialogue system starts. Let's start with the dialogue system because frankly, it's the same code, it's not that hard. I'ma just do the guy talk. And where is it? There. Let's make so that when you press the interaction button, it starts the dialogue system. After that, we'll just make so that Dr. David can be interacted with to add him to your team. And after that, if we have time, I'm going to do the question thing and the shopkeeper. One gives you like questions that you can answer, which will lead to different response from the NPC. And the shopkeeper, which just opens a new screen. So let's start with a simple talk. So first up, this error is because I just tested the game to see if it worked with the dialogue system. Something broke, but I fixed it. It was quite easy. I basically just added a new thing because it used to be super paused for both things, but because the battle started object wasn't activated, automatically it became super pause false, which is after dialogue menu. So it didn't work, but I changed the name here, so it works. So now let's make the interaction script. So I don't know why I named it like that, but whatever. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say yes, but the error is because the card system we did last time is broken. But it's okay. Theoretically it works. It's just that it didn't work. Basically what we're going to do is that if the player, which is tagged as player, presses the interaction key while being in collision with the NPC, it will do something. By the way, my computer tells me I am low storage every single time I record a video. This is actually getting toxic. Like, why? Okay, so here's my script for now. 1. On collision, enter. So when the player touches the collision of the item, it looks if it's the player, and if you're pressing either space or F key, which are the interaction buttons, and then it's going to do something. The thing is based on the boolean that's activated, which basically says, is it an NPC that talks? Does it open a menu? Does it give you questions? Is it talking NPC that also does something else? Is it a battle, an item that you receive, or another interaction? After I wrote all that, I thought maybe I could have just compared tags again and just have different tags for the interactable objects instead of, you know, having booleans. But it's fine, I'm going to use the tag for the interaction, like that I won't have too many tags. I'm going to add the talking NPC thing, and then I'll make sure that it opens the dialogue menu, dialogue things, and I'm going to remove the dialogue interaction script from the dialogue thing, and instead give it to the NPC to have like the code of what happened, what's the dialogue. So yes, that's what I'll do. Okay, so now I think I did it. So if talking NPC is active, it goes to talk to me. Talk to me, set the dialogue menu to true, and the dialogue script, it enables it. And also put in the update that if the dialogue menu is false, the script is disabled. I don't know if it should be in the update, because I think it's going to crash, because it's going to, go through the script repeatedly. So actually, yeah, I should move it. I think it should work better like this. Let's see. Well, I don't even know if it's necessary. Well, whatever. So now I put dialogue menu, and also I need to disable its dialogue script. Can I copy it? Yes. To be a little faster, I'm just going to copy paste it to try. So paste component as new. There we go. So now is everything here? Yes. Now let's test it out. Okay, it works. The game didn't crash. So now if I press F, if I press space, if I walk in, now it worked, but it crashed. That's set of a name. Oh yes. But before I fixed it, because I forgot to set this is a dialogue script to disable and enable. I just want to know. It doesn't work. Okay. This is here. But like, it didn't start. What? Like, this means that the dialogue script is being read, but the menu. Whoa. What? Did I press something? Huh? The hell does that mean? What? Okay, so now I set the script, but also we noticed that we couldn't really interact with this dude. So I'm going to expand this collider just a tiny bit. Theoretically, we should be able to collide with him now. There we go. And because it's so small, you won't really notice that you can't touch him. It's even good if you can't. So now, it should potentially work. No, it should work. I don't see why not. So yes, we can see that I can't really touch him. But if I press F, if I move and press F, Dude. If I set him to a trigger, yeah, I can just phase through him, which is bad. Why doesn't it... Okay, edge radius. Is that going to do something? It makes it giant. Why did he die again? What the... Okay, so I didn't really fix anything per se. I just disabled the section about the dialogue's interaction script of the dude. Re-enable this one just to see, can I interact? And how do I make so that you can interact with the dude? And also if it works. F. Doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Okay. I did it. I don't know how, but at least it works. The problem, I guess, is the dude just disappears when I interact with him. Now, if I talk to him again, will it break or will it restart? That I want to know. I just gotta, I don't know, get inside this collision? Is that how I'm supposed to do it? I don't know if you guys... Okay, so I have an idea. Since it doesn't seem to work, I'm just going to... Well, first off, the collision... What? Huh? Okay, that was weird. So, I'm going to set the collision back to normal. I'm going to make a circle collider. And this one's going to be a trigger. And I'm actually going to change the script for on trigger enter. I go in the code and instead of having on collision enter 2D, I'm going to on trigger enter. So now it should work. Because I still got the collision so you can go through him, but I have a trigger that actually works. Unlike dumbass collisions. So let's see. Now I'll just run there and can't walk through the dude. That's good. And if I press F, or what? Yes, found the problem. Trigger enter only works once when you first enter. So because I was like, you need to do all of this, it just didn't read it. It was like, okay, you're inside, you're not pressing the key, so fuck you. So now I'll put it in the update. Now it makes me wonder, maybe that's also why collision didn't work. But like, it's better with triggers anyway. But now it should work, because once you're in the trigger, it sets you to is in range, and then you can interact. So now I'm in range. Yes, it works. Now that we know that it works, I just need to make sure that it uses the dialogue script. Oops. From here instead of here. Like that, every NPC could have its own dialogue. So let's try again like this. It's probably going to crash, but well, not crash, but give me an error. Oh no, it works now. Huh. Forget what I said. It works. All I want to test now is to see does it reset if I talk again, because I changed the code. Why is the dude dead? It resets. Okay, that's good. Why does the dude just die? What the hell? Okay, now I think it might work. I added a return, so technically it shouldn't just keeps repeating, because I think it just kept repeating. I don't know why the dude died. I know why the dude dies. Game object set active false. Yes, I need to change this. It's not the entire game object that has to be false, and normally it should only disable the dialog menu and not the dude. Talk? Oh yes. Yeah, dialogue, some text. I can't spam. Okay, now. No, I might need to return. Oh yeah, this is happening. Corn dog, bro. Okay, nah, it still doesn't work. I noticed that Cthulhu's first dialogue just never happened, because I think when we press the F key or the space, it automatically skipped that one because it was already active. So it registered your key presses. So now I hope it works correctly. So, and it works. Oh yeah, this is happening. Corn dogs, bro. And it's gone. And when I come back, it resets. And it broke. Why? It worked just fine. Let me try again. So I go there. I press F. Hey baby, it's a me, Cthulhu. Oh yeah, and this is happening. Corn dogs, bruh. Now I press again. Oh yeah, this is happening. Yes. Okay. And what if I put -1? Will it just break? Hey baby, it's a me, Cthulhu. Yes, happening. Corn dogs, bruh. No, it works. Yeah, I think for some reason it just counts the press again when I close the dialog menu. So -1, I press, goes back to 0. So yes, the dialogue system works correctly. And now that means that yes, the interaction goal is succeeded. Well, dialogue interaction. We still have other type of interaction I could add, like the menu, the question, and the rest. but this should be pretty simple. If the talk to me works, I just need to like copy this. If something else, start another thing, and then we can just test it out to see will it work. But for now, for what we need to do, I think this is enough. I don't know how long this video is. It might be longer than the others, but stuff actually works. And because it works quickly, I'm not spending 2 hours debugging something that doesn't work. It's not that late. I've only been recording for like 1 hour. So after I do to Dr. David, you can talk to him, make him join your party, change like this and the P menu and everything, and the battle screen too. Add him or remove him depending on is he in your party. After that we could let me look at my list. We could either I said let me look at my list, but I'm not looking at it. We can either like do other thing like the menu or the question. I already have the NPCs for the shop or whatever menu I make. And here for the question. Or I could also start coding the code to make Dr. David follow Cthulhu, but like not how we... Wait, let me show you. Because right now, if you look at it, Dr. David is just always behind Cthulhu. He snaps behind her at a certain distance and that's it. You can actually glitch it like this, but as soon as you move a millimeter in any direction, bam, teleportation. It works, but I'd rather if he just followed her independently and had like a smooth whoop, the other way I mean. So we could do that, but I think it's going to be hard and give us a lot of bugs. So maybe I'll just stick with the menus and maybe the items and these kind of things because they're important and it's going to go faster. Put him here. Does it break anything as of right now? No. And this is the P menu. I showed it once in the first episode, but also I also have the menu to do. I completely forgot about it. Like have the character show up here. Well, yes. I'll do it another time, like maybe next week. Let me just see. Yes, he's still behind her technically. Also, I don't know why my computer is just burning up. Maybe it's because this recording has been going for like 10 minutes and I should maybe stop it and start a new one. Yeah, I'm going to do it. It might also be because my computer is at 15%, but I don't know why it would do that. Yes, it works. Wait a second. I need to just reset because it's too long. But the other dude... Yeah, I knew something was wrong. He's not supposed to be here. I'll fix it after. 13%. Yeah, I think I'm going to go charge my computer. So, see you soon. Guys, this is why doing easier stuff is better. We did basically so much more. No, maybe not more, but it feels like we did more than the other times, but it's just because what we did today was easier. Okay, so what we're going to do is when you interact with the guy with play with me and finish a dialogue, if the tag is party member, like I added here, it does the party add thing. Actually going to use a script called party, and I'm going to add to the list name that I'm going to name party member the game object to add. For him, for Dr. David, is going to be, well, Dr. David, and like that it will also allow us to, for like this or the battle menu and everything, to look at who's in your party list and make the thing appear and set the pictures, the name, the everything to the party member in that list. So basically, I add Dr. David, the game registers that there's 2 party members, so add this sub help bar, or in the P menu add a new section, but then it looks who is where in the list and be like, okay, Cthulhu is first, Dr. David is second, so put the details for Cthulhu first, Dr. David second. Like that, if you change the party members around, it will still update correctly. So let's just do this now. Okay, so let's continue. So I added the script party formation, which this is the list of party members. I have this just as a test to enable this one or not, depending on is Dr. David in the party. So any interaction, yes, I added the script party formation. So now let's add a void add party, which with game object new party member, and basically it just goes to a list of party members. Oh, I forgot to say, also make sure that a music plays, a little jingle. I don't have to Dr. David joining the party jingle, instead it's his level up jingle, but doesn't really matter. I don't know if you'd be able to hear it on the recording, but let's see. So now. What? Okay, so I think now it will work. Maybe. Let's hope. So now I go up to him and, hey baby, yo, what up? Do you want to join me? Sure. And it broke. Okay, so it should work potentially now. Let's test it out. So I go talk to him. Hey baby, yo, what up? Do you want to join me? Sure. Okay, so I found the problem. I actually read the error message this time and saw that I just had forgotten to add this thing, so it couldn't close anything because nothing was set. That's why you should always read the error message. So now, hey baby, yo, what up? Do you want to join me? Sure. It worked. Whatever, it works. We can always fix that later or another time. Although, Why is Unity lagging? Is something being played repeatedly? I don't know. Wait. If I stop and restart. Is it still laggy? Ah, yes. Why the hell is my PC so laggy? Okay, so normally I should have fixed the weirdness. Well, it's not really weirdness because the code just didn't care, but now it should work. Hey baby, you what up? Do you want to join me? Sure. There. It still took a few seconds, but it worked. Okay, so I think I did it. If you look here, I have a lot of things. Okay, I might change the sliders, I don't know, I don't really care. They're not useful for now. But it's also because I coded everything so that once a party member is there, it's going to modify the things automatically. But we're not there yet. Let's just test to see if it works. So, you start as Cthulhu alone. If you wait, there's only one bar. The P menu only has one thing. And if I go talk to Dr. David, dialogue, and you can see second HUD picture is there, and this thing didn't work. The mini HUD is not there. But this worked. I'm going to get this done like right now. All we need to do is the battle. So normally it should have both characters if Dr. David is in the party, and if not, just Cthulhu. Now we can see how it doesn't work. Okay, so I think I did it. So what I did is battle start, I added the party formation script, I looked for it, and I simply made here if player 2 isn't null and party formation party member count over 2, it instantiates player 2. So normally Dr. David shouldn't pop up if he's not in the team. Of course, this doesn't really check who is player 2, who is player 1, and who to put in, but we can worry about that later. Right now, we just want to make it work. So first up, we'll check alone or in a party. Doesn't really matter. But like, so now you're playing only one character here and one here when I speak to him. Now the second bar is here, the second is here too, and normally when I get in a battle, it broke. And what about going to a fight alone? Does it break? Yes. What the hell? I think I know the problem. It's just because Normally the script party formation should be on the prefab, that should be in the battle, but that's not what I did right now. So all this shit isn't red because it's not in the battle script, so it just doesn't know what to do. So normally if I go in battle scene, I can add an empty object, doesn't matter. Add the script. I'm going to copy the other script, paste. Of course. I hope he's not going to care. It does care. Well, anyways, that's the problem. But as you could see, when I start the battle, there's only Cthulhu. But if I add Dr. David, well, I have 2 party members. Dr. David also spawns, meaning that the code does work. So we can say it's a success, even though shit doesn't work. I'm going to make the enemy encounter read who is in the party, and then after that give it to battle start. Okay, so I think I successfully did it. So as I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying, but it should work. Okay, I think it should work. I hope so. Please. Okay. So I'm talking with him. Oops. I broke it by spamming. Oops. So I go there, I talk to him without spamming. So now, when I get in the battle, didn't work. If I go in alone, I'm alone, that's normal. Then the turns, still taking into consideration why. Okay, I fixed it. Now, let me show you. So, if I just go into battle, Cthulhu is alone. And it says party size 1. Dr. David still has his turn, I gotta fix that. But normally it doesn't have a turn, just Cthulhu. And if I go talk to him, what? No, he is in my party. You can see it everywhere. I get into the battle and he's here. And when you check here, body size 2. Also, you can clearly see that the cars are random because the car in the middle changes every time. I just don't know why it doesn't work. So, that's it for this episode. Today, we managed to do a lot of progress. Well, more than usual. But it's still like good stuff. Next week, I don't know what we're going to do. Something else. I don't think we'll work on the battle again. We'll wait a bit. Maybe do the menus. Yeah, probably the menus. Like the party menu. Make sure that the characters appear there. And you can change the position. So, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I say it before and after every video. So you better do it. And on that note, well, have a nice day. Goodbye.